Okay, so in this video, what we're doing is we're talking about two-way pick slanting, and what I'm going to do is kind of an evil little experiment here. I'm going to use a riff that was created to basically use a single pick slant on. And first we're going to learn how that feels as a one-way pick slant, either an upward pick slant if you're like me, or a downward pick slant like most people. Now, the riff I've chosen to use is a Paul Gilbert riff that he taught when I was out at GIT. He did several seminars when I was out there, and this is a riff that he used when he covered the song Baba O Reilly. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go through this in its entirety, basically the way he wrote it. And then, once you've felt how it's supposed to feel with a single pick slant, we're going to convert these into triplets. Instead of, 2 notes per string, we're going to go 3 notes per string. And suddenly you're going to have to change your pick angle in order to cross the strings. Otherwise you're going to get completely messed up. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Turn up the volume here, grab my pick. Okay, so I've broken this down into an A, B, and C section. So the A section, that's just a power chord. Hopefully my head's not in the way. Okay, that's an E power chord. 2 notes on each. And that repeats. Okay, so down here I've written out how the pattern goes. You're going to play pattern A 4 times through. Okay, now pattern B, this is basically an arpeggio. It's kind of sequenced a little bit. You're still in E, this is an E major. Yes, that's your 4th right there. Back to your 3rd. So 5th, 3rd, root, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 5th, root. Then it goes back to pattern A. Okay, so then C, your C riff here, this is your final variation. Again, it's all playing around those chord tones. That's your root, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 5th, root. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to play this pattern 4 times, play the B pattern, go back, play this pattern 2 times, play the C pattern, play the A pattern 2 times, then it's going to go B, C, B, A. So I'm going to play through all of that. We're going to aim the camera down while we do it, and I'll go through it slow. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take it slow. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken riff A and I've written it in triplets over here. And you'll notice what's written above here. I have D-U-U, U-D-D, D-U-U, UDD. Okay? Now, we are using strict alternate picking through this whole thing, starting with the downstroke. These aren't describing the pick strokes, they're describing the pick slant that you're going to use. And you're going to start with a downward pick slant, and I choose to switch to an upward slant right here. Okay? That is my personal choice, and I do that to avoid having to do a double escape motion. Okay? You could go down, 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 then you'd have to do a double escape motion in order to jump over and hit this string and then go all ups. Okay? To me, that's more of a hassle. It's more efficient if you switch on your second note, and then your escape motion has already happened, so you're jumping up to this string and it's nice and smooth. Okay, I'm going to play through this slowly, and I'm going to use really exaggerated pick attacks so that you can see the downward slants versus the upward slants. Okay, down, up, down, down, up. And you'll notice that I keep that pick slanting alternating, even when it's not necessary to do so. So it's like you get the down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Right here, it's not necessary to switch, okay? But I do anyways, and that keeps the rhythmic flow inside my right hand so that it doesn't throw my timing off. So it's down, up, down, down. So that way your hand doesn't get confused. It's locked into a specific kind of pattern that can blaze through it. You know, basically you want to train yourself so that you can get subconscious at this. And I'm still working at that myself, but I can definitely see it in the players like Angelo, Batio. You know, these motions are so small and so ingrained that they play this stuff perfect every time. They're not thinking about this, it's just natural. So, through the whole riff again. I'm missing a couple notes because I'm like concentrating so hard on trying to exaggerate those motions. Like I said, you know, you want to train this so that you're not actually thinking about that consciously, and that's what practice is all about. Okay, faster. Okay, you can kind of hear me missing notes and screwing up a little bit in there, but I'm still working on this technique myself, and it proves that I'm human.